your job!
What up, y'all? Yuki Konita, aka Alicorn Lion, coming at you with something that's probably gonna piss a lot of people off. Alright, so today I explain one of the most and answer one of the most debatable things in the anime community. And I know at the end of this, you're either going to love me or you're going to hate me for it. And honestly, that's kind of sort of the point of this. I don't know. Anyway, before I start, I would like to say, if you're the type of person to watch sub anime, watch sub anime. If you're the type of person to watch dub anime, watch dub anime. At the end of the day, we are all anime fans, and we're not trying to make everything political when it comes to how the hell you watch anime. Just watch the damn anime the way you want to. That's all I gotta say. But this video is more for closure reasons than to actually bring everybody together, because at the end of the day, we already know that we want to watch anime the way we want to, but yeah, at the same time, it's like, yo, we just need some type of closure in some type of way once and for all to determine which one is the better way. So, are you guys ready for this? Alright. Between subs and dubs, I will have to say by a landslide, the winner having 50% of the votes and the loser having 49.9% of the votes. Dubs are better than subs. Okay, I know there's pitchforks right at me right now. I know that a lot of people want my head fucking cut off for saying that. But dubs are better than subs. And let me explain to you why. I'm explaining it to you in the most simple way possible. And I bet you still gonna call me the N-word. I see that hand. I see your finger on the end type thingy right there. I see it. You don't think I see it, but I definitely see it. But anyway, let me explain to you my reasoning. The only reason why people put sub anime on the pedestal is because you want to watch the anime as authentic as possible. And here's what I mean by this. You want to watch it, and by watching the anime in its native language, you feel like you're watching it correctly. You feel the tension and everything else that, you know, the voice actors are doing, and, you know, yada yada and all this other stuff. So basically, you want to watch it in its native language because it feels authentic. Now, let me give you another prime example. If I was to tell you that you were to get free tacos for a year, but the only way you get those free tacos is you have to go to one or two places for that particular year. The first place is being Taco Bell. Do not get me wrong, Taco Bell is actually pretty amazing. I did hear that they're about to take a few stuff out the menu, but that is besides the point. The second one is an authentic Mexican restaurant where you get to eat authentic tacos. Think about this, the key word is authentic. So you're more likely going to choose the authentic tacos over Taco Bell's tacos. There's nothing wrong with Taco Bell's tacos, but if you were to have a choice between eating theirs or eating, you know, the more authentic ones, you're going for the actual authentic tacos. There's no ands or buts about it. I don't give a fuck if you were raised on Taco Bell. You are going to go for them authentic tacos. That's real shit. And that's what I feel like that everybody who claims that subs are better than dubs are basically saying it because they want to watch the anime as authentic as possible, which is understandable. Do not get me wrong. I'm not knocking it. I think is actually pretty clever, and I think is okay. But at the same time, I also feel like that a lot of sub-watching anime watchers are actually hypocrites for doing this as well. You want to know why? Because I don't ever see anybody trying to go out their way, trying to actually learn Japanese, so you can actually watch the anime in its raw entirety instead of depending on subtitles. I don't really hear anybody saying like, yo, I want to watch anime in its native language, but I also want to watch subtitles. But at the same time, I also want to learn it in the Japanese, native language, so I don't have to watch the subtitles. If you gonna go weeb, you better go full fucking weeb on that shit. That's all I'm saying. You better go full fucking weeb on that. But I bet nobody's not really going to do that. I think I actually knew like maybe a couple of people here and there who legitimately wanted to take Japanese classes and stuff like that. Fuck trying to go to Japan. I know everybody else trying to go to Japan to know we can't really do that right now because, we have a shitty ass president and everything else. So we're kind of banned from going there. But prior to everything that 2020 has been throwing us, I know a lot of people always wanted to go to Japan. What will be the fucking point of going to Japan if you don't know how to speak fucking Japanese, my nigga? Like, it's that fucking simple. I know learning another language is hard, but I feel like if you're trying to go full fucking weeb, you're trying to watch all this anime, you actually want to go to Japan and everything else like that, why not learn the fucking language? That is all I'm trying to say. I don't really hear anybody going out their way of doing it. I'm not saying that nobody has, but I have never heard anybody try to go out their way of actually doing it. And I feel like that is like one of the major problems with this whole debate and whatnot and everything else. I also have to say, not all dubs are really bad, to be honest. I mean, y'all still keep the Dragon Ball Z dub on the pedestal. I mean, I know there's actually, for a fact, that there's people who actually will rather watch Dragon Ball Z in the English dub than actually watch it in the Japanese dub. Like, let's be real on that. But at the same time, I also have to say, there's another reason why dubs actually won in this particular instance. It's basically because, I will admit, I grew up in a generation where we didn't have the luxury of streaming anime on the internet and, watching a whole anime in its full entirety in a day. Like, that's a luxury that kids today would never understand. Nigga, I grew up on Toonami, on WB, Fox Kids, and all this other stuff, where we had to wait one episode a week and hope to God that the next week wasn't reruns. Because trust me, sometimes it will be a bitch when they leave the anime in a huge cliffhanger and the next week they're running reruns because of some type of BS. Like, oh yeah, it's a holiday weekend, so of course we're not really going to show the new episode or whatnot because maybe people want to do something during the holiday. Or you also have, like, I remember Adult Swim, whenever it's daylight savings on a Saturday, then 90% of the time they'll just show reruns of like the Chuck Norris cartoon and the Mr. T cartoon and all these other weird cartoons. I mean, I know they do that as well, so that's the thing. But I grew up on that shit where everything was all dubbed and everything else. You had to listen to cheesy ass Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1 Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff like that. Cheesy ass, and then it turned out that like everybody who speaks in, all the voice actors and actresses who played on Yu-Gi-Oh! Also played on the Sonic games. So you're trying to wonder why the fuck does Knuckles sound like Yami Yugi and shit like that, aka a Tim. You're trying to wonder why that shit happened, or why does Amy sound like fucking Taya? Like, you're trying to wonder why all that shit's happening. But outside of that, dubs ain't really that bad. I will admit, we need better dub voice actors and actresses, do not get me wrong, because let's be real, we're usually always running into like the same like 5 voice actors and voice actresses and all this other stuff. But at the same time, you know, Dubs does have a, you know, as far as memory goes, Dubs has like a place in my heart. You know, I still want to binge watch anime and stuff like that, but every once in a while I'll do a dub anime. Especially if I want to multitask on something. I can't multitask on a sub anime. I don't multitask on a dub anime. So overall, despite that I say that dubs are better than subs, watch anime the way you want to. If you want to watch subs, go ahead and watch subs. If you want to watch dubs, go ahead and watch dubs. But don't shit on your fellow anime fan for actually wanting to watch the anime the way they're comfortable watching the anime they want to watch it as. With that being said, my name is Iggy Konita, aka Alicorn Lion, signing out.